Hello Werewolf Army, this is Jaden's Videos, and today we are going to be talking about the new for 2023 Lowe's Halloween animatronic demo videos that have been leaked, released. I don't really know what's leaked and released anymore at this point because we get so much stuff all the time now. I never even know if it's leaked or officially released, but whatever, that's besides the point. We're going to be talking about some new Lowe's 2023 animatronics and props. I am not going to be discussing, well, I'll briefly discuss some things that we've seen videos of, but I won't be showing the video clips because they're not very good quality. So for some of the other ones. For other things, there are actual demo videos that have been out, which I will show the actual video footage of and discuss those more in depth. But besides that, there's other things that did have videos. The new Leatherface animatronic has a video. It does not look good. I don't like it. I never really cared for this Leatherface too much because he's just in a weird stance and he just doesn't look good to me. I don't know why everyone likes him so much. I just don't think he looks that good or that accurate to the film. And now seeing the actual demo video, I can say even more so I don't like him. He rotates in a circular motion. I don't know. It's weird. There's also the 9-foot zombie, which there was already videos and footage of that thing. I think it's actually pretty cool. I think $600 is insane, but it is pretty cool. I know I'm in the minority that likes it. It's not a good haunt thing at all, but I think it's good for display purposes. I think it's pretty cool. The Scarecrow, the 12-foot Scarecrow, he's pretty awesome. I like the look of him. We haven't seen the Haunted Mansion Caretaker yet. I'm excited to see that because that's the thing I'm most excited for from Lowe's. I haven't even talked about Lowe's at all on this channel yet because I wait for more good videos and official stuff to come out to talk about stuff. But we have enough good footage now that I can. But I will briefly touch on the Haunted Mansion Caretaker. That's the thing I'm most excited for Lowe's. The thing I'm most excited for in general, out of the things we know that are coming out this year. That guy looks like he's going to be awesome. I really hope he is. With all of those out of the way, we're going to talk about the things that we actually have footage of. We're going to start with some ones I'm just going to briefly go over. Credit to Jaden the Haunter on YouTube for uploading these so that I can steal them for my video. So credit to him. There's a tree with directional signs on it. It's nothing too special. It's kind of cool. The crow flaps its wings at the top, which actually has a pretty cool flapping animation for the wings. I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. I know some other people have mentioned it looks pretty cool too. Obviously, this is more of a decor piece than anything else. It's nothing too striking, too crazy, but it's cool to see. There's also these kids, the skeleton and pumpkin kid playing a band. They're alright. I mean, they're cutesy, they're kid-friendly, but I don't have a problem with them. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. For cutesy, kid-friendly stuff, I think they're pretty cool. I actually quite like the design of them. They look more like something that we'd see at Target than Lowe's, so it's surprising to me that they're at Lowe's. But they're there. They're cool, they're fine. For a Halloween party or a kid-friendly display, neighborhood trick-or-treat thing, I think they're pretty cool. Not something I'd personally get, but I do like the look of them. There's also these witches, which is the first thing that I don't actually like at all. And the reason why I do like witch props when done correctly. This is the same thing we get all the time from Home Depot, but now it's at Lowe's, and it's slightly different. It's not the same. Those Home Depot ones I actually like, with the 3 witches around the cauldron. I actually have always liked that one. I just kind of got sick of how it returned every year, but I actually always liked that. These ones are lame, and it looks like one of the witches is like paralyzed because she doesn't move while the other one moves, and it just stands there and it talks, but it just I don't know. It's weird. I don't like it at all. It's really, really weird. I don't get what the point of it is. With those boring things out of the way, I shouldn't say that, some people might like them, but with those things that I don't really care about out of the way, we're going to get into the things that honestly, objectively, are more so the things that more people are interested in. And some of them I'm fine with. None of these really wowed me. Like I said, the thing I'm most looking forward to at Lowe's is the Caretaker, and also I like the 12-foot Scarecrow a lot. None of these ones that have videos have really wowed me, but I think they're definitely worth noting. There's actually two of these that I don't like at all, but they're definitely more worth noting, and they are kind of cool in concept. And that is the Pneumatic Clown and Scary Lunging Girl. Pneumatic. Okay, we already knew Pneumatics were coming because there was a zombie Pneumatic shown, which I wasn't a fan of that one either. But this Clown and Scary Girl I don't like, and I know most people are in the same boat there. They just aren't good. They don't look that great. I mean, the girl, I kind of like how she looks. She looks kind of cool. The Clown, I don't like how he looks at all. He looks so bare bones, basic clown. There's like nothing special about him at all. But the Pneumatic thing is a great concept to bring to the commercial Halloween industry rather than just having professional animatronics be Pneumatic, because it would be nice to be able to get Pneumatic stuff for cheaper prices. Even if that, I mean, these are around 300 something, which honestly, they're Pneumatic, but they're not that great Pneumatic that I don't know why there's so much. If they came out with Pneumatics that were in the more commercial industry that were like $500, $600, but way better than these, I'd still invest in them because they're a lot better than this. The problem with these two is that they hardly move. I mean, the Clown moves a lot, but it just thrashes back and forth. And it's something that, the thing about Pneumatics that makes them cool is they can do really cool animations that electrical stuff just doesn't have the capabilities to do. Look at Distortions Unlimited, for example, with their mutant prop from last year. That's Pneumatic, and it does some amazing realistic looking thrashing that's truly scary. These, though I know they're commercial, they're not professional like that is, I just don't see the point of them, is the main thing. The only reason it seems they made these is just to say that they're Pneumatic so they can bring up the price. It seems like that's the only reason, because these just aren't good Pneumatics. They don't do anything that an electrical thing couldn't do. They could have easily had this same animation with something that wasn't Pneumatic. I mean, the girl hardly moves. It's kind of sad. But, yeah, I mean, some people I know are going to say, well, it's the first time they're doing Pneumatics in the commercial haunt industry, stuff like that. They're Halloween decorations. They're not meant to be professional props. Yes, but that's what prototypes are for, is for testing stuff and getting better with it. I don't think they should release something to the public that's this pathetic for that high of a price range. It just doesn't make sense. That's why you test it until you perfect it, to get it to a point where you release it to the public. You don't release garbage to the public and charge that much for it. I know they'll get better over time. I know they will. I cannot see them staying like this. If we get more Pneumatics in the commercial haunt industry, these are definitely going to get more advanced over time. I'm sure they will. But again, these, I just don't know why they were released. They aren't good. But enough with that out of the way. I don't want to be all downer on this lineup because there are some cool things. We're going to move on to the two, I think, best things in this lineup so far from what we've seen videos of. There's a Haunted Living Angel, which honestly is pretty cool. I like the wing flapping. I like the look. This whole statue thing's cool. It's not something I'm going to get, and it's not something I'm like super impressed by because we've seen so many things like it lately. I think the Dark Angel from Home Depot is definitely superior, but this thing is still cool. I like it. I like the wing flapping. The audio, of course, I can always do without big monologues and audios because for my purposes with haunts, it's a lot better when a prop doesn't monologue. But I think this has pretty solid audio. It doesn't say stupid stuff. It has pretty solid audio, has a good voice. I like this one. Like I said, not one I would get, but I do think it's cool, and I am looking forward to seeing it in person. I can definitely see how this could fit well into some pretty cool cemetery themes. Next up, and last up actually, is probably what I think is the best one, and it's the Zombie Guard. This thing's pretty cool, or Guard Zombie, whatever, I messed it up. It looks cool, it has a cool animation, it's very zombie-like. I think this one, it's very different, but for some reason it reminds me a lot of Bond Zombie last year. Just that mannerism of it, how it's very zombie-like. It stays true to moving like a zombie, and it looks like a zombie. It's cool. I like the chains on it. It looks great. Only thing I don't like, and it's literally the only thing I don't like about this thing, is the audio. It sounds like a monkey. I don't know why he growls like that. I think he should have just done like a growl like bog zombies. I think that was cooler. But regardless, that's not too big of a problem because it's a zombie. At least it doesn't talk. That's a good thing. I think it looks pretty cool, and it's a pretty cool animation, pretty cool concept. I can see it fitting to a bunch of different themes wherever you could fit a zombie in. It could fit in a lot of different things, which is something that's great about zombies, is they can fit for so many different things, as long as there's a reason that a zombie's there, but you know what I mean. They're very versatile. So this guy, I think, is the best one we've seen so far. Again, probably not one I'd get because the only ones I really have my eye on right now for Lowe's are the Caretaker and the Scarecrow. So when we see those, I definitely will be hopefully very pleased with those and plan to get them. None of these ones that I covered today are ones I'd consider getting, but let me know what you think of them in the comments below and if you consider getting any of these. I think there are some pretty solid ones. There's ones that could be better, and then there's ones that are just lame. But there's some pretty good ones, and I think this is one of the best Lowe's lineups we've seen. Even if this was just the lineup, without the other things we have yet to see, this would be pretty good for Lowe's, because Lowe's, prior to last year, was slacking quite a bit. And even last year it was okay, but it wasn't great. There's some pretty good stuff here. I'm really happy to see that Lowe's is really jumping into making good Halloween stuff and competing with like Home Depot, Spirit, Halloween City, who are all the big names in the Halloween industry right now. I'm really happy that Lowe's is bringing up their game and giving us some cool stuff, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of the stuff. I hope you all enjoyed. As always, let me know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe and keep howling at the moon, my werewolves.